Good morning, dear Cameroonian, dear honest people from Cameroonian, because I'm sure that we still have people who are honest in Cameroon. We still have some people who want to work for Cameroon because Cameroon is a big country, and most of foreign country have big interest of Cameroon. Cameroon is some country that we cannot play with it. There are many problems actually in Cameroon. Example, problem of Boko Haram in North Cameroon, in Northwest and Southwest Cameroon. We still have that problem of Cameroonian who speak English, and we have this refugee or those who leave their country come in Cameroon, and some of Cameroonian who run Cameroon to go to Nigeria. So in fact, there are so many problems in Cameroon. We have a problem of water. I'm not talking about a potable water. We have problem of water. And we still have that problem of concerning our president, who is old. He's 18 and 6 year old, and he still want to be president. So now we ask us a question. We ask us a question because it's a long time that the youth was out of politics of Cameroon, and today we know that 80% of youth has less than 8 and 5 year olds, have less than 30 and 5 year olds. Between that youth, and 50% have less than are still teenager, less than 17-year-olds. So now we ask us a question: how can we build some country without the youth? So there are many problems. We have people who wanted to be a president of Cameroon. Now we have 9 people, and we have that party who was in the power that we call CPDM, in French, RDPC. I think that is a time for the youth to really interest themselves about the politics of Cameroon. The government have to to give the speech, the really speech, and the really place to the youth of Cameroon, because now things are really developed, and the strategic and the development, most of things come from the youth. So continue to make politics as that time before the time of colonization, the time that our country was not independent. I'm sure I know that until now we are not really independent, because we still have a need financial independence. And there are many points. In fact, there are many things going wrong in Cameroon, and the youth of Cameroon had decided to really interest themselves about what exactly happened in Cameroon. So I'm the one of that youth, because I've created a movement that we call New Start of Cameroon. In French, we could say Nouveau Départ pour le Cameroun. What is my vision in that in this movement? My vision is, first of all, is to bring all the Cameroonian together, because now everybody have denounced was going wrong in Cameroon. The people who work for government are suffer. Our mother suffer in the market. Our father suffer in their work. There is nothing going well in Cameroon, and the politics is really bad actually, because our president and the people who manage the country with him, our president and his government, they are fighting. They are fighting themselves because they wanted power. So Cameroon is the first country in the world that we see all the government in the prison. We never see that one before. So it's true that there was not morality anymore in Cameroon. Most of people who are old now, they want power. For those who cannot reach to the power, they stole money. They stole money and go and keep it somewhere. They buy the line around around the world, buy expensive houses. So now we really cry. We really have a painful in deep of ourselves. And I already write to United Nations that we call ONU. I write to the secretary because as I'm still a founder of association that we call Youth Association for Development African Culture Worldwide. We call in French AJETCAM. We write a letter to the secretary of United Nation, and we still have a letter to human rights organization in Switzerland concerning the situation of Cameroon. And we know that they have received our letter and they may give us answer late. But before the answer come, we find a solution. I'm still fighting against clandestine immigration because we are now in 2018 and the people are still suffer. People are still suffer to go to Europe. In the past, in 90 in 90 for 1941 or 1940, there was European who come to Africa and uh, take African to Europe, and after Europe bring them to America to sell them as slave. So now this time is finished. The slave is was abolished, and now we are in 2018. It's not European who come to Europe now to take African to bring them in Europe, but we see the movement in another sense. The movement change the direction. Is the African who go by themselves to Europe, and they take the bad way to go there. They climb, they walk around the desert. Most of them die. They take what we call a boat. The boat who is not safe to cross the Mediterranean to join Spain or to join Italy to finally enter to Europe. And what this movement said, this movement is a movement of freedom. I want to explain to all Europe that the African are no more stupid, because after 50 years, as President Donald Trump said, we realized that our president was not legitimate. Our president was not having the legitimacy of their people. They are not there for to improve the development in their country, because people are still suffer, people are still hungry. They use money they have, they use resources to buy the army to protect themselves and avoid totally that population who really suffer. They are no improve the hospital. Most of them, when they are sick, they went to Europe to get a good attention. But we, because we are poor, we stay in the country and we still suffer. So all these situations have to change. That why I say that we have to change that movement. We have to change that movement. And that soldier you see come to Europe, because I'm calling them the soldier, because they don't have uniform, they don't have any matricule, but they come to Europe to say that enough is enough. Now we want to be free. We want to take our future in our hand. So I'm talking to the representative of United Europe to say that African you see come there, they are not stupid. They wanted to tell you that now we are mature. Now we want to take care. We want to take care about the resources of Africa, and we now need a true collaboration. We now need a true collaboration that somebody respects somebody, because black people as human. If you come to Africa, you have to respect us as a human, and we need a true collaboration. We don't need that collaboration that you are. We don't need collaboration without any respect of human rights. This is only thing we need. We need a truth collaboration. So this is a message I send to all the people around the world, that African are free and they need to be listened. So I'm sure that the United Nations will answer us. I'm sure that human rights will answer us, and we are still fighting for the best, for the better world, for the best life. Thank you for your listening.